Ascension high round, and then I looked at Unkindly Power's records and I saw his highest. I don't know if I'll be able to check it in game, but if not, I will add a screenshot now. What would he do if I broke it? And he said to me that he would probably get really annoyed and he would probably be like, well, not really annoyed, but he said like that he'd probably be like, how he'd be a little bit butthurt in a way, not like butthurt as like annoyed, just like butthurt as in like the fact that I beat him on like such a high round. This is probably the highest round he's ever hit in a zombies game, and in a way I kind of feel bad for about to do this, but I'm pretty sure his highest is around 50, so I am sorry for doing this to you, Power. But I think it has to be done. I think it's just gonna have to be done, and I'm not just gonna end it at 55 because I know he's probably gonna end up coming back and trying to beat this, and I want to see you try and beat this, mate. So I'm gonna put this out here as a challenge for you to try and beat whatever round I get on Ascension, because you could have got a lot higher. You just gave up and died. So I will end the round now, which will kill you now. Round 56. This is astonishingly good for like what I normally do, Easter eggs and stuff. I'm trying out the high rounds and I'm liking it a lot, so I'll get back maybe whenever I feel like I'm about to die, or if I get in like a sticky situation, or if I go down. I will be back with you guys and I will let you guys see what's about to happen to me and the fact that I'm probably gonna die at some point. So let's see when that is exactly. So I may or may not have hit a death barrier and I went down, but my self-medication was doing jack shit. Really annoyed me because I put a lot of effort into that. This is now the next day and I leveled up from that game. Let me just count, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times in one game. And I unlocked 7 diviniums. I did so much in that game. Oh, self-med didn't work, boy. I don't know what happened with the self-med actually, because for me, the self-med got to the point where I was sat there with, on round 70, spraying the living shit out of one zombie. And it wasn't doing anything, so I think I'm just gonna give up there. That is that. We have now got, let me just hit 2 of these. This kind of just annoyed me like a little bit. Maybe if I had round robin on, might have been a bit better. Should have just used the thunder to get me out of that situation. Just don't know what to say. It didn't really work out in my favour. To be 100% honest, it wasn't going to work out in my favour, like, at all. I'm kind of glad that I went down eventually, because round 100 was just really far, a bit far-fetched for me. It would have been nice, but I just didn't think we were going to make it that far. It was I was thinking I was going to have to spend another, like, couple hours in that game, and it was in round 70. And I didn't want to have to spend an extra, like, 3 hours getting from, like, 70 to 100, and it probably would have taken longer. But I should have recorded more whilst in the game. Cause that has just annoyed me now. Let me just have a look at my new highest round. My new highest round is 70 on Ascension, and like I think I showed off at the start, I couldn't check in game because I think it just got too far into the game, or don't let you check your combat in game. So I'm going to just have a look at a combat record of Power. So these are all of his stats. He just adores the Dingo, the KRM, and the RK5 is obviously like a lot of people's. Well, if you are like a high round player and you've done all the Easter eggs, we get the RK5 when we first spawn in because we've done all the Easter eggs. So it's kind of like helped us out a lot. And RK5 is probably like in our highest, both of us. These are his gobblegum uses. Always highest with the immolation and on the house, and I'm feeling lucky he fucking adores that gobblegum. 28 perkers, my boy. But yes, his highest was 55. We both have the same for Zetsubanashima. Origins, his origins is 34, and I think if anybody wants to, if you drop a like on this video, I'm pretty sure that I'd be able to go for high round, because I got to 45, but what happened was, basically Origins is a lot harder, and the spawns are a lot slower. Obviously from Ascension they just come from mainly one way, but then they can come from the Widow's Wine spawn where PhD used to be, if you're more familiar with the old Ascension. But the strat I was using was pretty much just running around, but I called in a Lunar Lander because I like to have something to train around. I don't like to have just like a space. I like to have something to train around, and there was like a little gap in between. I was using basically on that map you can get double tap and dead shot and it won't take it away like at all. But obviously your main one is Jug. I didn't have quick revive for like the longest time. I think from round 40 to like 70 I didn't have quick revive. So I think that was a bust. I'm not sure when I first like lost quick revive, but basically what I was doing for the strats of the monkeys, I was using my thundergun ammo. I was keeping my thundergun ammo preserved a lot of the time, which I shouldn't really have been doing if I wanted to get 100, which I could have done, but the death barrier hit me when I jumped off. It instantly just downed me. I got Samantha's laugh. I wish I was recording, but I wasn't, because obviously that was just too much recording to do. And to be honest, I think I'm more happier now that I'm out of the game, because that was just way too hectic. And I think I just needed to get out of that game, and I haven't really gone for high rounds like that in a long time. Obviously on BO2 I think I hit Mob with the Dead on like round 83 was my highest on Mob. I did a lot of high rounding on old gen, but obviously on here it's a bit like it. You've got your guns, you can customize your rounds, it keeps them for you, all that stuff. Easter eggs kind of keep track of it. It's pretty easy to do this game. It's better than I think any other zombies, and I'm happy to be playing it and high rounding the living shit out of Ascension. But my main guns were obviously a thunder gun. The Mark II, but on Origins my strat was, I'm pretty sure my strat was to use the MA, which I should have used like a Vesper or an STG, because that's what like the wall guns were in the crazy place. What I had done is I had completed the Easter egg but not gone through the teleporter, which means the walls don't spawn in. So I was training in crazy place with the fire staff and lightning staff in the pedestal, so I was swapping between them whenever things got like rough. And I had the Mark II for like panzers, just in case I had to go back to the surface. And eventually I went down and my self-med wasn't doing anything, and that's at 45 compared to what I was just on. And there was like, it would not do anything. I was spraying and praying and it was just not doing anything. Like I had one singled out zombie that was stood beside me. I got it down to a crawler, and it just brought me back up, but like with no perks. So I was really annoyed because I had to go by quick. The second I got outside, I went and tried for Jug, and about 7 panzers respawned behind me, and it just completely destroyed me. And honestly, I think if you're going to go for high rounds, I think what you need to do is you need to clear like your schedule, because people think that like, oh, compared to getting from round 1 to 10, you could do that in like 10 minutes, but the thing is like getting from round 69 to 70 takes about 10 minutes in its own for me to do, and that was with a Cuda fully maxed out with like, obviously I can show you my weapon kits. My Cuda was maxed out from the beginning. This is what I was running. I should have had the variant, but I didn't. That might have helped me out a bit. I had like fast rapid stock, just in case I had to aim in for any reason, but still be able to walk around faster. Elo, because I thought it doesn't like block out any corners like the boa does, like any of these. Just like Elo is its own thing. It's quite cool. I like Elo. But then I was running, surprisingly enough, the Dredge. Yeah, the Dredge is the 3-burst gun. I was running the Dredge for some reason, and that was the only gun at that like stage that I could use blast furnace on, and I really needed a blast furnace, but it obviously wasn't really like working in my way. So I used that, done that, and I had the thunder gun like I say, and I was just running around using the blast furnace and dead wire on my Cuda and blast furnace on the Dredge. And then if like I got pushed up the stairs or pushed into the room, which I never did, I would just eventually like throw, I think I had QED, no not QEDs, Gershes. But my main thing is with the monkeys is what a lot of people have problems with, is if you get double tap, you're completely fine. Keep double tap and then get widows, because as much as it might annoy you in your trains, it will save your life multiple times, more than you'll even realise. But then if you do double tap and then do widows, widows is like, you basically, what I was doing when I was going down, I was throwing like a Gersh, and the Gersh would like help me to get like my widows. Like at one point I think I was on like around 63, I went down and I was like, oh my god, I've got nothing, my quick is gone, I've got nothing, what do I do? So what I did was I went and picked up I threw down the Gersh and I got widows, and then I had so many points it wouldn't be bothered if I lost a park, I could just get it back again. And I went and got widows, then ran down. Obviously I keep double tap from the monkeys because they can't take it, and I go and get I had one extra perk slot, so I had jug, widows and double tap. I had the extra perk slot which should have been speed, but I accidentally picked up mule kick thinking it was speed, which ended up becoming the Dredge's slot, so the Dredge wasn't actually helping me out as much, and I need to find another gun that can hold something as good as that, besides the fact that it doesn't activate the dead wire or anything quick enough. And honestly, I think if you're going to be using dead wire, you need something like the Cuda, or not dead wire, blast furnace. You need like the KRM, something like that hits, does like a lot of damage, so you can activate it and get it going quicker and easier. But besides that, that has pretty much been a video for today, because I was going to stream my 100 because I knew I was going to get there. But then the death barrier kind of killed me. But besides that, I will leave this video here. Maybe try Origins, and if this video gets enough likes, I'll either try Origins or maybe a different one. But if we can hit 10 likes on this video, and I'll be watching, if we get 10 likes, then I will stream me, obviously not from round 1, because that would take about hours and hours. I've had to leave my PlayStation on overnight just to like sleep, to go back into the game, and I was fully fresh to do this all day, and I've just hit that death barrier, which has really fucked me over. But if you hit 10 likes in this video, I know it's obviously not a lot, but we've hit like 23 subscribers now, I think 22, we're at least 20 subscribers. If we can hit 10 likes on this video, I will go for high round, and I will stream, I will record maybe like round 50s or something, but I will definitely go for round 100, and I will stream it. If you guys can hit 10 likes on this video, then I will definitely stream out my hitting to round 100, and I will try it, and if I fail, then I'm sorry, but it's a lot of time and effort I don't want to be wasting. But obviously the round 100s, I love going for them now, because it gives me like so much levels, and if I have a double XP there, I think I would have been like level 35 by the time I reached round 40. But besides that, if you guys, I'm gonna set this goal, and obviously I know we're probably not gonna hit it. But if you can get 20, no, not 20, because 20 would just be 15 likes, okay, on this video, and I will 100% hit round 100 on maybe Draka. If I perfect my strat on Draka, I can go for it on there. I can maybe do Origins, or I can retry Ascension, because I know Power, you're going to be coming back and trying to beat this score. Probably not, I don't know, but you're probably going to do it. So I'm going to leave this video here, but remember, 15 likes, I will definitely do it, and 10 likes would be nice, but I would want us to hit 15 likes, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.